Your team mentor here?
What?
Your team coach here?
Coach?
Is your coach here?
No.
He's not here. He's not here.
Do you have any adults?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, hi, can I have your name, please?
Yes.
Your...
My name is Vương Ngọc Cường. My name is Vương Ngọc Cường.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I'm the founder of Minh Thuận.
Can you type that into the chat box? Or is that the name like of your account? Okay, I see. And like for the adults, this is a reminder that in compliance with the remote judging criteria, you must remain visible in this interview group during the entire period. And this interview may not be recorded by anyone in any format. Can you confirm that with me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, I will get started. So for the team, what is your team number and letter?
Our team number is 79813G.
Okay. And what is your grade level?
Elementary. Elementary. Elementary.
Okay. Okay. I see. So okay, our interview will be starting now. I just started the timer. So first question is, please briefly introduce yourself, including your name and your role in the team.
Okay, so hello judges. Our team is Team Brave, and I am Vương Minh Thuận. I'm 6th grade. I'm also the leader, the builder, and the driver of the team.
I from this school I am in English for neither is a driver and support builder in my team.
My name is Khôi. I'm from Hanoi Star School. I'm 9 years old and I'm currently in forest. My job is driver and support the builder.
Hi, my name is Vinh. I'm from Hanoi Star School. I'm 10 years old. I'm currently in 5th grade. My job in the team is build the robot and code it.
Okay, so next question is, tell me something that your team is most proud of in this season. For example, something you have accomplished.
Okay, so for this VexIQ full volume season, one of the things that our team is really proud of is that our team has successfully achieved the prize, which is the Teamwork Challenge prize. And not just that, we also get a ticket to participate in the Vex World 2024. And to achieve this award, our team has put on our best effort in order to get all of those awards. And also, we believe that another thing that our team is also proud of is that this is our first time joining the VexIQ competition, and we have achieved such high awards. So we believe this is a contribution in motivating and inspiring our fans who are planning in joining and learn about the VexIQ.
Okay, I see. It seems you are really proud of it, and yeah, I hope you feel like it's out of future doing this. So next question is, tell us something tell us some challenges you have encountered and how did you overcome them?
The issue is that in our team, the members are from many different schools and have different schedules. So it's difficult to make a plan for everyone to work out and not go into their school time or extracurricular active.
Oh, and also to overcome this problem, we need our team have used all of our free time, such as weekends or time after schools, to have a meeting with the group, and it is to learn about the VexIQ robotics, build, design the robot, and also practice controlling it. And not just that, our team have also one problem is that this is our first year joining the VexIQ full volume competition and also learn about it. So it is quite a hard time for us when building the robot, and we didn't have that much experiencing in design robots. And that's why we need to overcome this by learning a lot from our teacher and also self-studying from the VexIQ robotics website, also referencing robot design shared by many teams on YouTube.
Okay, great. So my next question is, tell us the process for developing your game plans and strategies. Please focus on the process, not the outcome.
Okay, so about the process of skill strategies, First, our team need to think of a strategies that so we can score a high score, because in this full moon season there will be a lot of criteria in scoring. That's why our team have created two versions of strategy for this robot. And the first version, in the first version, our team robot will be starting on the right side, which is near the supply zone, and we'll just take all the blocks on the field, including some flowers and some green purple blocks, and then we'll go score into 2 gold green blocks and 1 gold purples. Then we will go park. But after doing some experiment with the strategies, we see that this is not really good, since it's taking a loss of time when taking blocks, because the way it takes, it's taking time consuming, and sometimes we don't have enough time to score. That's why we switch. We come up with idea and come up with idea to create the strategies version 2. With these strategies, our team will start on the left side of the field and still clear the blocks on the field, but in a different way. Then go score 2 goals purple and 1 goal green, and then go park. And after conducting some experiment with the strategies, we see that this is really good strategies, because it's a different way taking blocks than the last strategies, and it also score. When we do it, we also score a high score with the strategies. So we keep on practicing with it. And as for the teamwork strategies, it will be depending on what our alliance team robot can do. Such as if the alliance team robot can clear the supply zone, we will be clearing the outside field. If they cannot clear the supply zone, we will clear the supply zone, and they could clear the outside field, and etc.
Okay, great. So my next question is, please tell me about your process for creating your robot design.
Okay, so to create our current robot, we have passed through lots of different previous versions of robots. The first is the base model.
The purpose of creating robot should practice controlling and adapting robots. After we is controlling and adapting, we start to design and build some our next version robot, which is a Bible. But with this robot, it can only take a few green blocks at a time, making it taking a block very slow, but however, it can take 3 times a block at a time.
And after creating the V1 robot, which is the base bot, which is the bike bot, we referenced a video from Badlipper on YouTube, and we came up with the idea and designed our V2 robot. This is kind of like an upgraded version of the robot V1, since it can take lots of green blocks at a time, but however, it cannot take 3 types of blocks. It cannot take 3 types of blocks, only green. But it can score really fast, and its movement is really fast, which is a big advantage for this robot. And after that, our team think that it's not really the best version of the robot we can think of. That's why our team came up with the idea and designed Robot V3. With this Robot V3, it can dump backward. It uses a container to dump out to score the blocks. And the container is quite big, so when the roller rolls the blocks into the container, it can roll 3 type of blocks, and each type at a time. So which is kind of big advantages for the Robot V3, and its movement is quite fast, which I think is quite good. But after using the V3 robot to participate in some competition, we referenced some teams, and we think that our Robot V3 is not that good, so we designed this robot, which is the final version of our robot, Robot V4. With this robot, it can take 2 types of blocks at a time, green and purple. And the intake is really fast, which makes a big advantage for this robot. Also, it can get into the supply zone and get the blocks. So we believe this robot is the best version of the robot we have created.
Okay, great. So my next question is, tell me about your process of ensuring your robot is reliable and durable.
Okay, so firstly, our robot is reliable in the competition, since it can get into the supply zone and take the blocks. Next, it takes very fast. It can take the block very fast, and also the container, it can auto sort block, which is a big advantage. And our robot has used 6 motor, and it also it has the size perfect with the size that the competition have given to our team. And this robot, it has 4 main parts. Okay, so it has the intake, the moving system, the container, which is the scoring mechanism, and also the supply zone parts. Okay, so first intake. So with this, so with the intake, it uses gear ratio of 1:3, meaning it can roll very fast. It uses 4 rollers, so it will roll the block up to the container here.
Excuse me, I would like to specifically hear about like how you ensure it is reliable and durable. This, please focus on that instead of like the features.
Okay, so it's reliable because, like as I say, the intake is really fast, so it can take the blocks very fast, which saves a lot of time for us when taking the blocks. Next, the container, it can auto sort the blocks, which mean like it can auto sort the green and the purple blocks. Because as you see, it have a gap here, and which it just like save a lot of time for us when taking the flower blocks, and also it also saves time when clear the block on the field, which is a better version of the previous robot. And also this robot, it has the best features here, which is the supply zone. Wait, I can really see like here. Like the supply zone part was here, so it can get into the supply zone and take the blocks, which is a big advantage for our robot, which they can clear the supply zone and get 20 points, which it is, we believe this robot is really reliable.
Okay, great. Yeah. And next question is, tell me about your most creative design on your robot.
Okay, so the most creative design on our robot is the container. Why is it very creative? Because this container, as I said multiple times, it can auto-sort the blocks, which we believe is the most creative features and mechanism our team have created. Because there's a really big advantages when taking the blocks, it saves us so many times. Because the reason it can auto-sort the blocks is, as you see, a big gap here. And if you take the purple blocks, it cannot go through this. So it will be rolled by the intake and rolled to the second floor here. Okay, so and the green blocks, it is smaller, so when it roll up, it cannot. It will just like fall through the gap here, and it will just like get into the first floor. So I can take like both purple and green block at a time, save our team a lot of time. That's why it's very creative. And also the way to score the block is also really easy. We'll just like raise the container up like this to score the green. The green will fall through like this, and the purple will just lower it down like, and the purple block will just slide down, and this thing will just slip off and it gets through. Like very easy to score the blocks. So
yeah, interesting. Yeah, I've never saw that. So I would like to know, like for this design solution, like what are some, like how did you kind of event that, and like what are some like the individual contributions?
So with this container, our team separate like the job equally. Like each person will research about the container, like how can it auto-sort the blocks. Then each person will just like build one part. Example like this parts, or the container below here, and we'll just assemble it together to make a done container and also a scoring mechanism for our team. So each person will do one part of this creative design solution.
Okay, great. So my next question is, tell me about your process for programming or anonymous code, including, include like also mention if you have used any sensors.
Okay, so about the coding, ultimately, at first our team used a basic code drag and drop, which we use the drivetrain code just to help the robot move forward, move backward, and left and right, and to spin the intake to take the blocks, to spin this scoring container to score the blocks. But after doing some experiment by using this code, we see that it is not really good, because sometimes when coding, when the robot runs, it may go in wrong direction, causing a big trouble for our team. That's why after referencing some YouTube videos, and we referenced a video from Team Caution Tape of them instructing how to use the gyro sensor and how to code with it. We tried it out and we see it is very useful, because the gyro sensor could reduce the chance of our robot moving in wrong direction, which we think is good. So we keep on using the gyro sensor and code with it to do the autonomously code.
Okay, great. So my last question is, what are some of your process for track changes or version controls for your program?
The way we store our VecIQ code or program is to put them into the drive folder so everyone can have access to the code and can get into the program anywhere. We will do it on only one computer to not mix up the code on different computers.
Okay, and also because we have different version of robots, so we'll be creating like mini folders in one main folder to store the code for each version of the robot. And also, it's also advantages is that if our new code gets some problem, it's like it's not running the way we want it. So we still have the old code to fix it and improve it in a new way, which our team can do. And we think that this is like an easy way for us to manage and store our VexIQ code or the program.
Okay, great. So, is there anything else you would like to share with me regarding your team, your robot design, your game strategy, or your personal development?
Yes, there's something I would like to share with you is that our team is having like kind of like a hard time doing this interview, right? Because like in our team, not like many members like are good at English, so it is quite hard for us to like to do the interview today. So our team is still trying as hard as possible. We're trying our best to do the interview right now because like yeah.
Okay, great. I see. I have to say, like, your interview is really well organized and everything has been clarified clearly. This is a really impressive interview. You should be proud of that. Okay, and then is the end of this interview. Thanks for participating and wish you good luck. And you can leave the meeting room now.
Okay, so thank you, Judge. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
You're welcome. Good luck.
Bye.
Chắc chắn người ta sẽ làm nghiêm túc.